What's going on? Political Play Game here, back with another Epic 7 video. And today we're going over the update for June 30th. Here we go, starting off with the Epic Pass Scorching Sun 2022 Season Pass. And this one is going to feature the Summer Sermia skin, Beachside Merrymaker. I'm really glad they decided to actually make this skin, put this skin in the game, because they teased it on the summer side story. I think it was last summer. Or maybe it was like the very first one, the very first one that they did. I think it was the second one, but they put like Araminta, they put Rin, and they put Sermia, Alexa, and a couple of other units, and they featured different summer skins. And hopefully this is a trend, right, where they start making a lot more. You know, I wish they came out more frequently, but hey, it is what it is. But I 100% recommend that you buy the season pass if you are new to the game. 100% worth it. The pass and the skin are separate, so if you do decide to buy just the pass itself, you won't get the skin unless you spend the extra sky stones. You can pick up just the season pass or the epic pass for 900 sky stones, and then if you want to purchase the skin on top of that, that's another 900 sky stones for a total of 1800 sky stones. Just keep in mind that if you do buy the skin and you don't have the unit, you won't be able to use the skin, right? This is only for the skin. However, if you do buy it ahead of time, right, and you end up picking up Sermia later down the road, you can always equip this skin, which is really nice. You get a bunch of stuff from that epic pass, which is great. We are getting the special side story, the Order of the Sword and the Lord of Summer. This is the one with Seaseria, right? Seaseria, when she dropped, was kind of okay, I guess, or at least the side story, it was okay. This did feature something new to Epic 7 side stories, and that was, I believe, like that volleyball minigame, which was fun the first time, and then after that it was just kind of a chore because you had to go through it quite a few times, and it was the interface was not that great. But if you do have artifacts, you'll be able to pick up the official Levelin Beach Volleyball, which is the artifact from the side story. If you end up pulling for Seaseria, if you plan on using that unit, you're gonna 100% need Star of the Deep Sea, which is her artifact. And hopefully you're able to pick up a decent amount of those if you plan on using her. Border Coin is also nice. It's gonna be dropping with the Sermia banner, and we'll talk about that here in a little bit. But all those artifacts are going to help you farm that side story, so just make sure you pick up whatever you can and farm the highest difficulty possible. And so this is the volleyball little mini game that they featured, and it's kind of fun. Honestly, I think it's a good direction that they're moving in with these types of mini games. They also featured one a little while ago, which was like an April 1st type of mini game, and it was with DN, right? It was like a side scroller shooter. That was kind of interesting. Again, these are fun like the first time you play them, but then after that it gets kind of annoying. But I think this is a good direction. Hopefully we see more. I know this is a rerun for a lot of veteran players, right? It's been kind of rerun mode for a little while, so you know, just try to enjoy this while you can, and you know, pick up whatever you can from the shop. Ideally, you buy out everything. This is gonna last for a decent amount of time, so you'll have plenty of time to farm the side story. But we are having the Summertime Seaseria Star of the Deep drop limited summon, so she is a limited unit. If you don't have her, I always recommend you pick up at least one unit. One copy of every unit, especially if they are limited. You never know when they're going to get buffs. I doubt Summertime Seaseria is going to get any buffs. I think she is pretty strong on her own. If not strong, just definitely annoying. I'm pretty sure you still see her on like GVG defense. You still see her in arena sometimes. You'll see her in RTA from time to time. I think a lot more people know how to play around her or play against her. She is kind of like a team unit, right? So you need other units to help her activate her passive. I think she's still a pretty strong unit, but she still suffers from like the 15% chance, right? 15%. And it's one of those units, control, that unless you are going to be cleaving, you might not be using in every single game mode. And she is, I would say, fully RTA, fully PvP specific, because you're not going to see her anywhere in PvE. So if you can, try to pick up at least one copy of her. If you really do want to use her, or you are going to need her artifact. Her artifact gives her another chance to, I think, land the bombs. And you have to max limit break it in order to have a 100% chance to land a bomb. But you never know, they might change that to where it always lands a bomb on the first time, and then the next time it's like the 100% chance. Who knows? I think that might be too strong. Sermia and Border Coin. Border Coin was kind of insane after the buffs. I think it's still a really good artifact. I have several copies myself, including I think one max copy. You can buy any of the artifacts that are on banner one time from the powder shop. So you can always go in, buy a Border Coin if you're not really gunning for Seaseria or her artifact. I would encourage you, pick up at least one if you can. If you already have a bunch, then I think you'll be fine. But Sermia and her skin, you know, if you don't have her, this is why they're putting her banner there, right? To encourage you to pull for her and pick up her skin. But you can actually get Sermia for free, right? So everyone should have one Sermia. So you shouldn't really need to pull for Sermia's banner, right? Because everyone can get a Sermia from the Hunt event challenge, right? The banner event. You can pick up a free Sermia, so all you would need to get is that beach skin. We are getting the boss rotation for Expedition. So it looks like we're getting Brutiferous, Hopeless Amachus, and Destructive Gigantus is the new rotation, and that's going to start on the 1st of July. We're also getting a refresh to the coin shops. The RGB one is going to be Koeric and Aida. And then for the Galaxy coin shop, which is the ML shop, we're getting Specimen Says and APOC Ravi. So if you have a bunch of coins, you can pick yourself up maybe an APOC Ravi. Specimen Says, not worth it, I think, unless he gets some more insane buffs. But we are getting Powder of Knowledge shop rotation. All of the artifacts here, you know, it's sad not to see Uberia's Tooth. I think that's like the #1 artifact that everyone is looking for, especially if you have Hua Young, especially if you use her a lot, right? In RTA or PvP, Uberia's Tooth is just the #1 artifact for her, but still no Uberia's Tooth. And it's looking like maybe we might have to use the Powder Knowledge on it, but I think I'm gonna try to hold off. Maybe we'll get it somewhere down the road, who knows? Because as far as I remember, there's no banner you can pull Uberia's Tooth from. Maybe it was like on the Luna banner a long time ago, but I don't think so. Spirit's Breath here is pretty nice if you don't have this maxed out, but everything else I would say is a 100% pass. But I mean, Uberia's Tooth, that's honestly what I wanted to see. Moving on, we are getting a special weekend buff event. So for July, every weekend in July, we are having buff events. So starting the first weekend in July, we're getting a double rune drop rate. And then the week after that, we're getting the hunt and gold increase. And on the third weekend, we're getting, I believe, the AP increase with EXP. And then the last 2 weekends of July, I believe we're getting all of the buffs. So everything is going to be open. So do you have Leafs? Because I sure don't. I need to re-up on the Leafs. Hopefully we have more events that give us free Leafs, because you know, free to play is rough with these updates. But let me know your thoughts on this week's rotation. Another filler week, I think, reruns and some more reruns, right? Looking forward to maybe a teaser of the Alexa skill change, possibly, because she's a 3-star, right? So she doesn't have an animation, unless they give a 3-star in animation, which I don't think so. I hope they make her, a skill change, something different, right? But it's still the same unit unless it's a new unit. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Like always, if you haven't enjoyed the video, hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, hey, think about subscribing. It really helps the channel grow and reach more people like you who like content like this. Like always, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.